my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't wanna be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest but I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down. Cause honestly, don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. With you, I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I'll be going away for a while. Oh, and I don't know what I'll find. Maybe I can be a rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I don't wanna be trapped in a box, I just wanna go my own way. 'Cause I am on my way. 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 I am on my way.
Here we go. Welcome back to another morning skate show with the hockey coach guru, Coach FRENCHY, directly from the Sunshine State in Florida. It's Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022. This is the day where we're going to know if we have 6 more weeks of the snow or the winter, or 6 weeks earlier. I don't know the result. Some of you will tell me what's going on. Did he get out? Did he see the shadow? I don't know. Let me know what's happening. Let me what you know about that. But it would be interesting to hear that. Last night, an amazing, great night of hockey. 11 games on the program. But wow, what a roller coaster. If you go to bed after the second period between the Dallas and Calgary, you wake up this morning, you think Dallas win. No, they lose. Again, the Calgary Flames come back with 3 goals. You go to bed because you feel like you're tired. You feel, the Colorado Avalanche win the last 18 game at home. It'll be easy to beat Arizona Coyotes. It'll be not a problem. We're going to wake up this morning and we're going to see a W for Colorado for 19. No, they lose 3-2 and overtime. Again, the Arizona Coyotes, the Yotes, and Alex Galchenyuk reborn and make the W for the Utes, the Yachts. And then they beat the Colorado Avalanche. So a lot of roller coaster at the end of the night. And finally, the Vegas Golden Knights, they beat the Sabres, the Buffalo Sabres last night. So 11 games to talking about. Of course, your Toronto Maple Leafs, the blue team, the Leaf Nation cannot be more happier to see the lead completely destroyed. The New Jersey Devils by a score 7-1. And again, Marner, Hughes continues to destroy the goaltending night after night, game after game. The Toronto Maple Leafs win last night at 7-1. We're going to got all its fun score. Of course, Boston win at 3-2. The New York Islanders 4-1. And the Philadelphia Flyers win yesterday. I told to Top about that. He did not believe on me. But that's another story. We have a few people in the house already. Directly from New York, Mr. Jose Duarte is in the house. Mr. Alan Barnes is in the house. Miss Kelly.
You are awesome. You are amazing.
From Toronto, she's back in the house. Wait a minute. What's going on with Roger? With your emoji right now? I'm completely confusing about that, Mr. Roger L. The best friend, the best brother of the brother is in the house. From the Maritime, completely in the East, Maritime in Canada, Mr. Alex McLean is in the house this morning. Thank you so much. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes all over there. We cannot see it anymore. And don't forget also to subscribe. Oh, that one over there. Down right there. Don't forget to subscribe. And, of course, 2 likes. That'd be awesome. Roger L. How you doing, Mr. R. Roger? Hopefully you have an amazing, great Wednesday. And Mr. Alex also. During the show, we're going to talk about something. During the show, we're going to do the question under and over with Code FRENCHY. And that's pretty much what we have to do today. Of course, who I am is going to be happening after my introduction of the show for sure. And then today I'm going to go a QA. Any question you want to talk about hockey, about anything related to your team, to the trade, bait, or whatever happening, you're welcome to ask a question. That's why I am today here. Not too much about, not many news. We have a two minor trade yesterday in the NHL, not major. Honestly, so that's what's happening around the league. Mr. RJ is in the house from a Calabro Sport Schedule Update. I love this name, Mr. RJ. Always a pleasure. Coach, I hope you took off that t-shirt you wore last night, Roger. I'll let you know. My bed is allergic at the Toronto Maple Leafs, so he will not let me sleep in the bed. I will have to sleep in the couch if I'm wearing the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I did not get there about that, Mr. Roger. From Finland, the insider of the everything happening in this area, Mr. Yamo Vertanen is in the house. So Yamo, what's going on in Finland? Anything about, are you ready for the Olympics? I believe the Olympics start in 2 days. I could be wrong. It's complicated over there. I don't know. I heard only the bad things about that, but that's what we had at that moment. I don't know. Look like a Yamo. I did the prediction score from last night, earlier this morning. Usually I do this afternoon before the show. But at this morning, I was looking about this, and not a great night for him, Mr. Yamo Vertanen last night. I don't know the reason in front of me, but I will let you know. But I feel like if I can recall it, it was a difficult night for you yesterday. Doing good, doing workout. Now, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. How many reps you do? And how many sets? And do you do a tipada? Is it a tipada? The one interval very quickly. Tapada. Oh my God, I cannot remember. Tapada? What's the tapada? The tabahan. No, jeez. Anybody remember that one? That would be great. Did you check my score, Coach? Kelly, you did not do well overall. I was expect wake up this morning with 10-1. You finished only with 8-3, Kelly, last night. But you scored 3 times, if I can recall it, Kelly. So you turn around the set at the end of the day. about that one over there. Scheduled coach win 3, lost 8. RJ. Mr. Enortap is in the house. Do the Canucks already regret the OEL? I'm sure they will. If not, they will, because Renault, I don't trust this player, unfortunately. Yeah, it's really bad. Whatever they dropped from 8 to 7.5 with $7 million is not good enough. And now that not wearing a t-shirt. No, I'm back with see, Roger, I get that one over there. Update, unfortunately, you are mistaken about that. No, I had not looked correct score 4-2 and 5-2. Also bet 3-3, but I said 4-3 Ottawa. Want some peanut money? That's awesome. Will Lafreniere go back to center one day? He has only 2 assists. What happening to him? He scored last night, by the way. Yes, coach, I got 3 assists. One, it was the Islanders game. Absolutely right about that. Alexis Nate, a French coach, like last season. Yamo, I'm doing shit up and push up. Awesome. About that one over there. People are right now do some exercise. Some people do something else, and some people listening and watching at the same time. And Lafreniere, he will be fine in the next 2 years. Just let him develop at the right way at the right time. I mean, I said Ottawa OT3, but I bet on the bookie is a straight, what is correct. You got the Dallas game exact in our top. Yamo, Pittsburgh 4-3 OT. Washington 4-3. That hurt that game. And then again, I will remember this for the rest of the year. I took Philadelphia in our top, changed my mind, and I lost. I was predict. I told him they win the last 8 games. He said, no, if I give you 1 year, 1 game you're going to win, it's Winnipeg over Philadelphia. All right. I put Winnipeg. Lost. Frank Zalazar in the house, the Cubano from South Florida. Lunch break, Frankie. The sun is back. The weather is back. The pool is going to be great afternoon for me. I lost on Winnipeg too. Yamo. Yes. I took Arizona, Renault. Not on my sheet, but the only one got it. It was Roger, by the way. Roger took that one there with time on Arizona with the under. That's a great score. I'm sure you make some money over there. You done, coach? Not yet. Not that one. Not that one. It hurt too much. Not that one. It was like a great call from me on that one over there. Yet or out now, coach. Don't sleep on them. One thing we have to give them, Renault, is they're doing well. They play well. They give the effort every game. They show up every game. They will slip some game left and right, but most of the game they show up and they're working hard. And it's not a guaranteed W. And if you want to beat them, you have to work hard. That's the what for. We have to recognize that kind of team it does, the Coyotes. And we have to give credit for Tourigny over there as a coach, whatever the player he has. And they are not great guys. They are not a great, talented, skilled players overall. But they put together a team with fun mindset and they perform every game. So we have to give credit. Thanks to Enotap, I did not pick Philadelphia. Kelly said, "You are welcome, Kelly." I know it was because in our top. Arizona 3, Colorado 2, final shootout. RG, absolutely right about that. So that's what happening yesterday. Honestly, the Toronto wins 5-1. What about the Rangers and the Florida Panthers? We're going to talk about this in the next couple of minutes. 5-2. We talked already the Flyers 3-1. The Capitals beat, always like interesting to watching Ovechkin against Crosby. Ovechkin have the last word last night. Score an OT. OT was all out, but he performed enough to give the Washington win 4-3. The Islanders beat the Senator 4-1. The Predator. What about Forsberg? What kind of money he's going to get at the end of the year? win a 4-2 against the Vancouver Canucks. Bruce, hey, he goes, maybe. Who knows? The Calgary Flames, what a game last night, the Calgary Flames. And then the Colorado Avalanche. Me and Adam was watching the game live, me and him, exchange the texting about that game over there. And the Golden Knight finally went 5-2 against the Buffalo Sabres. And Greg Anderson. Like we do today, like I said, you can ask any question. I'm going to jump in on your question at any time. Coach, you pick Winnipeg and then you will change. No, I said before I get Winnipeg, my pick was all the way Philadelphia. I said that when you finished up. By the way, in our top, do you know Philadelphia win the last 8 games against the Winnipeg Jet? And he said after that, yeah, but I'm telling you right now, Coach, Winnipeg is going to win that game. If one game, I'm going to be all right, it's going to be Winnipeg Jets. I trust my friend in our tap. And what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? I tried to follow this. That's it. Mr. Pierre Martin is in the house. Pierre PM. Welcome back. It's funny, Renaud, we ask you this. Because 5 teams from Pacific made the playoff. For the last month, we think all the time the Central make the playoff. I don't think so, Renaud. Honestly, the 5 team. The Dallas Winnipeg are going to fight this spot over there. First of all, Renaud, you have already 4 teams in. You talk about Colorado, Minnesota, Nashville, St. Louis, Renaud. That's 4. So they are all in. Now, it's possible 4 teams of the Pacific make it, but it would not be possible. In my eyes, everything is possible at the end of the day, Renaud. But I don't see how they can, St. Louis or they are too good, those 4 teams I just mentioned to you. About that, $10 million a year for Forsberg, a fair considering minor. I believe he's going to get more, Renaud, but that those double number and $1 million have to be there for Forsberg. Honestly, Renaud. Funny for Forsberg, someone dropped him on the ESPN Fantasy. I picked him while he was in Jordan. I wish I saw that. I have your text, Coach. I know that, but my point is, again, I'm going to check the recording of this video last night and let you know, Mr. Inotap, the confusing. And I'm going to put this live tonight. I picked Flowers. I got it, Roger. You did it, Mr. Roger. Is Wild in Chicago a big rivalry like Montreal, Toronto, Boston is? No, Renaud. And the reason why is because Chicago, the 6th team, original team, but the Wild in Colorado is really a rivalry. I don't know if Steve G is here, but it's a big rivalry between the Wild and the Colorado. Thanks, you're welcome. Dallas is cooked. Nashville is sleeping now. Not really. Nashville is doing well. Nashville are honestly 29-14-4 or 28-14-4. So I don't see Nashville sleeping at that moment. With the goaltender, they have Zaros. They're not going to sleeping. Honestly, that would be like Minnesota. That would be very interesting. Those playoffs, because it's possible Colorado play. Well, Colorado, if they win the President Trophy, they're going to play against the last team and the Pacific. Imagine Edmonton, Colorado, the first round, and then you have I don't know, the Nashville versus Vegas, and after the first round, Colorado and Vegas is out. Everything could happen, honestly. Coach, are you throwing your body and onto the bus? Dallas is right there, not cook all. Dallas. Dallas are not close at that moment. They are 23-18-2. They are there under like team number 5, so they have to compete honestly at that moment again. It was a big game for Calgary to beat Dallas last night because it's a 4-point game on that division for both division. Knight, Ducks, King, Flame, and Oilers all deserve to be at the dance. They will be they will go in, but I don't think so. They will all make it, Renault. Unfortunately, they are not good enough to compete with the best on the West at that moment. Like the Ducks are not strong enough on my book. They don't have enough good players over there. The Kings, they are not too bad. Honestly, the Flame, I think, will be the surprise team. Could happen during the playoff. The Oilers, until they don't get any goaltender, the Oilers should not be an NHL. Whatever you tell me, McDavid and Tressadol, with no goaltender, you cannot win in the playoff. It's impossible. So the Oilers will have a difficult time to make the playoff if you don't find a goaltender. The 5 teams we put there for me: Knights, King, and the Flame over there. Anaheim, for me, I don't see how they can compete. The only reason right now they compete is because the Gibson controlling, he's doing very well over there. 2 points for the world champion. Calgary Flames there, the last 5 games constantly thought. But they got a slump like everybody else. 4 game prior, they went after that. The last 5 game, Renault. So for me, I don't see a problem with Calgary. Calgary is a solid team. They have the goaltender. They're looking for a defenseman over there. The first line is one of the best line in NHL with Goodrow, Langholm, and Tkachuk. The problem there is they have the support. They need support for the other line, the Manchapani, the back line, the Monahan, the Coleman, and those kind of players need to support that team. Overall, that would be, for me, I think there would be, with Darryl Sutter, that team is solid for me. The Canadian path forward new GM I can use outline how the next 8 months could go. And at that, John Gregor is in the house. Good morning, Coach. Igor Pereira is in the house. Welcome aboard. Sorry about that. I need some Michael Robinstein. Hopefully, Michael, your dog is doing well and everybody's doing well. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. If you can do that, that'd be great. Let's jump in about the next one over there. I'll go to rock and roll the show today a little bit faster. We need to find who are they. And tonight we have Michael Robinson in our tap. We have, some people knows the players, but we're going to start with someone who is this players. Monsieur Pierre, Michael Robinson said. Nobody find this guy. Kenny Rules. Am I looking for anybody? Yamo? Yamo. Ismo Likanen, father of Arturi Likanen, turned 60 years old yesterday. This is the old photo of him. Ismo Likanen, I did purposely, I did not want to show this because you're going to recognize that the Jerokik, the team from Finland. So that's the winner, Mr. Emo Yamo Ismo Likanen, the dad of Arturi Likanen. The next one, who's going to be the next one? Today is a way better trade return equal, but what will be station return? You see, it looks like Arturi very well, very close. The jury, well, I sent this photo to coach. Yep, I took it. Who is the goaltender? Is a AHL, WHA, the Cougars, Chicago Cougars. California not sealed. Talbot. Whoa, not this one. Jeez. Again, got me Chivers, Michael. No. I thought someone would find it. It's Dave Dryden. Dave Dryden, the brother of Ken Dryden. He was the goaltender on the WHA, about that one over there. On the waiver list yesterday, the Edmonton Oilers sent Steve Coco on the waiver. We'll see if one team in NHL is going to claim him. I would not be surprised someone take him. I think he's a versatile player. I'm not saying like he's a great defenseman, but I think he can join a team where they want some depth inside the defenseman. So it'll be interesting if he's going to be claimed about that one over there. And, I'm not done yet. I have to go that one over there. You have to give me the four players. Of this picture. Two of them is really easy. Oh wow, used to play in the Buffalo Threadstein, Dave Trady. How many games would stick last those days? Not sure, Renault. Cam Neely. No. Easy to find the first one. Lemieux, Chelios in a top. That's an easy one. No else France and wood with the carbon. Although if you leave a fresh wood stick has better pop than the new gear. Chelios, Lemieux, Nyland, Chelios in a top. Lemieux is easy, guys. Young looking the right one. Nobody find a guy, the second player for the Pittsburgh. Are you talking Yamo Young, like Warrior Young, or you talking Young, the kids at the end of the picture? It's Warrior Young, number 35. Play with Lemieux, have an amazing 1 or 2 years with 50 goals, I believe. And that's pretty much his career before he finished in NHL. About 35 is the coach when he was younger. No, Warren Young, he was this one. Chris Chelios is the third one over there. And the young one at the right, at the left, whatever they call it. Who do you believe it is for the Montreal Canadiens? Stéphane Richer, young one was my pick taking. It's not Stéphane Richer. Mr. Nortap. Turcotte. That's a good one, Mr. Nortap. Congratulations. Turcotte was the winner of that one over there. Before I give this one to you guys, I'm going to give you a couple of information. Eric Stahl is the captain of the Team Canada for the upcoming next Olympics. I want to share it with you. Most points straight of 9 plus game active players: Sidney Crosby, Malkin, Ovechkin. Yesterday, an top was mentioned about Malkin and Crosby when they play together does not produce and they cannot win. For some reason, I don't know why. But Malkin saying he's back. Yes, right now, 9 game. You have 11 games straight with 1 point. Pretty impressive. We don't see this when you're watching the game or you're looking for the game, because you always see they play almost for 500 for the last 2 weeks, Pittsburgh. And Malkin continues to produce for them. So it was like shock when I saw that this morning, to be honest with you. There we go. What about this one over there? Well, I can't wait till you guys, the Toronto Maple Leaf fans, step up here. Let me know what's going on with this. Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews became the first set of teammates since Pittsburgh, Yager and Lemieux, 1996-97, to record goals straight of 7 games in the same season. Unbelievable performance. Marner, everybody does not like him. He's doing show for the rest of the league. He is worth it. His contract at $11 million. That's what happening about that. Oh, geez, Kelly boy, Michael Robinson. You're absolutely right about that, Michael, about this one over there. So now, this is the game last night. 11 game happening last night, guys. You have a lot of surprise over there for me. The Boston Bruins win a 3-2 over the Seattle yesterday. You have something happening with Yannick Gourde and Faubert, and it was a lot of pushing during that game. But 2 goals on Pastrnak yesterday on power play. And again, Pastrnak right now, not many talk about him, but Pastrnak have right now 22 goals in NHL. His score is 21-22. Taylor Hall's score is 12. And for the unbelievable, for the Seattle Kraken, we have to congratulate Don Squee. Scored his first goal of the year. Don Squee, after he scored 30 goals with the Colorado Avalanche last year. But amazing about that. Richard Mullen is in the house. Yeah, exactly what I said in our top about that. It's funny where they are together, the team does not win, but he produces, it just cannot. I think for me in our top, the last couple of games, Jarry is not the same Jarry he was. He dropped a little bit a game over there. And defensively, the defense is struggled a little bit. But, they're going to find a way to come back for sure. Good hit, Vekanen in after that, some fighting. Yes, that's happening. Yeah, more about that. Thanks to let me know, Vekanen. I tried to remember his last name. I almost said Vertanen, but I said Vekanen now. He feels good about this. About that. Is that the BB Muffin Matthews with the lover boy, Marner? That's a kind of combination together, Roger, called Robin and Batman together. Now that is going to snow. I don't know. Not here. It's going to be great. About that, Stott Kelly, yes. About this, Michael said. The second game of the night, guys, the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the San Jose Sharks. A great game, really entertaining, to be honest with you. It's Victor Edmond again on the 2:45 and OT score. It was a 2-1. Reimer cheat a little bit. He thought he's going to go on the pass, and then he moved a little bit left, and Edmond saw that, and he ripped the puck over there, and he scored his 10th of the year. Cyril Lee and Killorn have a goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and for the Palcher and Couture score for the San Jose Sharks. Good performance overall, the Reimer, and Vasilevsky continued to dominate. 30 W again for the Tampa Bay Lightning. They took 2 points over the Florida Panthers. They battled for the first place. But what about the Tampa Bay guy? 30 W. They become the second team in the NHL to reach the digit 3-0. And we have to give credit for John Cooper without Kucherov, point, name it, out, COVID, protocol, injury, Oh, not there. He's there. The other one is not there. That's not matter. They continue to win the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's what they at. Pierre Martin said, Predator Canucks bodies was flying out ground. Yeah, Pierre, I heard about that also. Renault Live has the most annoying win song ever. Talking about Toronto Maple Leafs, let's jump in on the third game over there. What about the Leafs, guys? The Leafs took a lead 4-0 at the first 15 minutes of the first period, and it was 4-1, 4-0 for the Leafs. And I feel like the Devils never come back from the loss the night before when they gave away that game with 6-4 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I feel like Devils was still that game in their mind and did not do well. Of course, it started with the Gillis mistake behind the net. Ekvall took advantage, sent to Spezza. The veteran Spezza scored the first goal of the night, and that's pretty much what's happening. I see a Devils fragile also. I see a Devils where they have, Montreal does not play well, but Ty Smith, oh my God, we talk about Cole Caulfield have a bad year. The second year of Ty Smith with the Devils is not great. They miss Hamilton right now, but still, they still have Pickens Subban, they have Stevenson, they have Graves, and then, other players in the front. Honestly, I was impressed only by Jack Hughes for the New Jersey Devils. Hughes guy is going to be exceptional in NHL. The way he play, when he's going to have that kind of match line with the right players, teammates, I think they're going to be a great players. For the Toronto, it was, again, Mitch Marner combination with Aston Matthews, honestly. They continue. Jack Campbell did very well. The score don't show what Jack Campbell did yesterday. He made the big save at the right time at the first period. And no rebound. I like the fact Campbell, he was back. The Campbell we saw last season. And he really did well in front of the pipe for them, for the leave. But it's not okay. Kenny was supposed to snow. It still want to snow today. It's the real seller now. Yamo. Yes. Yes, they will. They have a couple of contracts. They have to let it go. Like they have a couple of UFA. Like Piggy Subban is one of them. They're going to said, I think Tatar cannot go nowhere. But Subban, it would be one of them. And then maybe the other players, the bottom six over there, maybe some of them could be go. Honestly, they don't have a lot, Yamo, but 2 or 3 of them could be go. I heard like Stevenson maybe on the trade bait for the New Jersey Devils. So it would be interesting. And we heard the Devils are looking for Connor Garland for the Vancouver Canucks. Very interesting when I heard that yesterday. So don't be surprised the Devils looking for Garland at some point. This morning was freezing. All right. What about Alex Michael? Do you happen to know? Schedule for tonight. Thank you so much. What game do you do tonight, Coach? I'm doing the Edmonton versus Washington. And selling the house. Renault said, yep. All right. Cooper is back in the house. Welcome back. Sorry to hear that. You're sad. Hopefully you do feel better. Sunny in Montreal and above 0, y'all. That's 74 in Florida, so 23 Celsius with sunshine. Say yes, Coach is going to the pool after that. So hurry up. Finally, some stuff again. All right, game number 4. That's maybe the biggest game. When I see that yesterday, when I took Toronto, New Jersey to do the game, I said, geez, I should go with Florida and the New York Rangers. Because Florida, on my viewers, I don't attract nobody. Not many people watch the game Florida, but I think it was the game to watch last night, honestly, because it was a big game. And it could be the final East Conference at the end. It could be them, and finally the New York Rangers win 5-2 again the Florida Panthers. Again, what about Chris Grader? Unbelievable. He continues to perform. He has yesterday scored is 32-33, and he could score in the empty net. I don't know why he did not follow Panarin at the end. Panarin was waiting for him. It was a 2-0, and it looked like greater. He led him to Panarin to finish the empty net goal, and 1919 was a power play goal on that one. The New York Rangers yesterday got a 3 goal on power play. Again, the Panthers yesterday. Just a second. I don't know, but it's pretty amazing, guys. The New York Rangers are outscored 19 times. 19 times of the W. They win 30 games yesterday. 19 of them, they are outscored. That's pretty amazing. That's just a second. Just a second. Since November 27, he did not give a game with more at 2 goals. Since the beginning of the year, just again has only 3 games with 3 goals against. Is it a Hart Trophy? Do you believe Chesterkin deserves the Vizina at the Hart? That's pretty impressive what Chesterkin does right now with the New York Rangers. And that's make them. And when you have a power play like with Zibanejad, Panarin, a greater, unbelievable. They did that again without Adam Fox. The only team score against New York Rangers is a Calgary Flame. Remember when they got beat 6-0 in Calgary? The Florida Panthers, their second game, they scored 4 goals against them. And that's it. And Calgary did twice. So, unbelievable what the New York Rangers doing right now. Honestly, it is really impressive about that. Fly on a winning straight to Michael Frederic. Welcome aboard. The only thing I would say to you, Michael, is the Flyers win 1 game in January, and the first day of February, they win 1 game. So their month is over, Michael. Now they go to rest for the rest of the month. They only win 1 game per month. I see, Cooper. You'll be fine. You know, he's a great athlete. Be grateful and thankful you have an opportunity, Cooper, to watching Tom Brady with the Patriots or against the Patriots. What an athlete. What a Hall of Famer. Just one of the best of the best. So for me, that's why the most important thing is the human being behind the athletes, where, he makes so many effort and spend the time to become who he became, honestly. And we have to give credit for that one over there. Since so many sellers in the East, GM are nervous to trade first in case they sell the market price wrong. It could happen that way, Renault, for sure. Yep, I picked the Rangers. Coach picked Florida. Awesome. What AKYT is in the house? Flyers committing $20 million to Hayes and Kadri for the next 5 years. Kadri play for Colorado, Renault. Did you see what I said? Yes, I just see you talk about this. Michael, perfect. 1 game at a time, Michael. I know the pain. I'm at the same location, the same place right now with you are. Sorry, Cap has taken a minute out of the hockey trade and turned the game into an accounting system. I miss the old NHL before Batman. The problem with Renault is like, if you go that way, you have no parity. You're going to have 3 teams dominate the league. And every game I'm going to watch, Montreal, I don't know. If the Rangers have a $300 million salary cap versus Arizona at $60 million, what's the point watching that game? What's the point New York Rangers play against Detroit? They have only $90 million salary cap. So you're going to have the rich people are going to go with the most salary cap. And now it's going to be McKinnon, with Kadri, with Panarin, with Stamkos, and put the best team. They're going to be all together, and they're going to play the rest of the league. Will be fun as a fans watching those kind of game when you have no cap. I don't know what it would be the point to do that. The salary cap saved the NHL on my point of view for me. Without salary cap, this league is over, and I will not watch 80% of the game because the three teams I've just mentioned to you, the New York Rangers, the Toronto Maple Leafs, are going to destroy the rest of the league because they can do what they want. So you're going to have no parity and no fun to watch those games because, like Boston, will have a difficult time to stay alert, stay in that game because they have no money, a lot of money over there. Coach, next, Brady was picked in the late round, like a 15 close. Well, it's really as that getting Cardi, coach. Yeah, but it's not sure yet. You have to wait if they're going to sign him or not. Canadiens and 5 goals franchise. It was in the league. It's not close. Let the market balance itself. It will shake off those bottom feeder leagues and resonate the Sun. Yeah, but you talk about one team, Renault. What do you do with Dallas? What do you do with Nashville, Carolina? All the small market in NHL, Seattle, Winnipeg, Ottawa. What do you do with those teams, Renault? Minnesota cannot afford because it's a small market. Minnesota. Dallas is the best market. They attract players over there because the tax over there. I never said they will fall. I never said they will fall. I never said that over there. I just feel like the way you mentioned to us right now is, but if Minnesota is staff a rich, you know why they let go Sutter and they let go Parise with the contract over there. It's a great market of hockey. It's sold out over there. I understand that. But again, put Minnesota, like you said, put Dallas, Minnesota, all right, New York Rangers, Toronto, what else? How a Canada team can carry on, compete with the New York Rangers and Canada? Montreal Canadiens would be number 10, 12, 15 if you don't have no salary cap. Because the money differential, the currency, the money would destroy completely the market in Canada. Okay, Minnesota, Dallas is great. But tell me again, how you go to balance that league with 7, 8 team, 10 team, 12 team, 15 team? Let's go with 20 if you want to. How can you compete with no salary cap? What are you going to do when Marner, Matthews, all right, and then they're going to have all those friends together saying, I'm going to play for Dallas for 20 million each players. Again, Nashville, where they cannot have over $10 million. What are you going to do with that? What would be your plan for the league to exist that way? Which team in Canada going to resist against them? You have only Toronto. What do you go with Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Ottawa, Winnipeg? Where you going with them? But yeah, no flexible. That's the reason why they do that. It's to protect, to be sure you cover every team in NHL. They keep people working. They have people works everywhere. They have a player have a job, and they have a number of players can make it. That's the reason they do that. If not, you're going to have no parity there. Why does Alberta have 2 teams and the Quebec and the Maritime have only CH? Because the Quebec cannot support their team. That's what's happening. The Quebec lost their team because they have nobody inside. That's why the Montreal, they have no Montreal exposed. They have nobody inside the building. That's why the Alouettes struggle to have people. The Quebec people does not support their team. That's what happened when they lose. The Quebec team did not leave because they want to leave. You have nobody. You have no marketing. You have no sponsor. There are no contract TV. That's the reason right there. And then again, I'm going to repeat again because I'm telling you for 1 month. The TV contract in USA is 10 times bigger in Canada. The Canada will never pay $1 billion contract in NHL. It's a business. It's not like just because someone want to have a ring over there and go this. If Quebec want to play in NHL, but ask them to pay the team for $2 billion. The NHL will say, yes, not a problem. But they're not going to support. That's the problem. They don't want this, but Renault, again, I'm going to repeat, because the contract TV. That's the reason why he does not want to Quebec come in NHL. The contract TV USA, that's why he want Arizona stay in the state, Arizona, because more people can watch the game inside the house, make the revenue of the TV better and stronger. And the league make evidence about that. Every contract, every team in NHL makes $60 million. $60 million of revenue sharing between each team because of Gary Bettman for the contract he got with ESPN and TNT. That's the reason why you want to play in Quebec. How much your revenue you going to get over there? The Roger paid the last time $500 million. It's not the same. It's not the same thing when you talk about the Canada and USA and any level in any business and any money. You're going always to lose because the money is in USA. That's the league run that way. That's the problem behind that. Anyhow, we have to consider what's going on. The Philadelphia Flyers win yesterday 3-1 against the Winnipeg Jet. The Winnipeg Jet need to go to saloon. They need to stop over there right now because the Jet, after they changed the coach and everything, and it's not looking good over there. That team never came back after they got eliminated by the Montreal Canadiens. Since Max Sheffley hit Jake Evans, that team is struggled more and more. I don't have no clue what's going on with that team. I don't know if it's an intern or I don't know exactly. They make some change. They bring defensemen. They during the offseason. But again, that team don't go nowhere. I don't know what's going on. Only Kyle Connor score over there. So really interesting this. The Flyers finally won back-to-back game. And will be, but again, it's two teams does not do well at that moment. So they'll just need to go to saloon. I'm sure in our time is going to open up very soon. The one a big game yesterday was the Pittsburgh and the Washington. Both teams need to win. Both teams at least got 1 point, but the two teams the last couple of weeks struggle. Usually the Washington struggled between the pipe. Vanecek got hurt. They bring Samson up. He faced to 47 shots last night. It was unbelievable. The reason why the Washington beat the Pittsburgh yesterday is because the performance of the goaltender over there. And again, we don't hear. They don't score. Backstrom, Ovechkin right now is quiet. Wilson and Kuznetsov. It's a support team. Players score. Last night we got Sprong score for them. Orlov have 2 goals yesterday. And they struggle. Markin, Rust, and Rust again score. Rust is going to be a free agent. You are free. It will be interesting. Rust, what he's going to do. Pittsburgh need to figure out the next couple of weeks, a month, what the direction they're going to do with Letang, Malkin, Rust, 3 UFA for the Pittsburgh. The New York Islanders, they go one game at a time. And, the Ottawa, they compete at least. But not good enough yesterday. Again, the New York Islanders. The New York Islanders win a 4-1. Beauvillier finally scored. Wallstrom is doing well. Barzal also. Pelech is back. Pulak was back with the team. Zorokin was between the pipe. They did enough to win, but the Islanders have a big Bill Hill to come back on that competition would be interesting. Vancouver versus Nashville. Nashville considers what you're doing. Stay in the middle of the conference, West Conference, the Central Conference, Central Division. Jeez, all right, with Minnesota and St. Louis Blues. They're hanging there for sure. Zeros doing well this season. But Hohenson, 13th of the year, guys. Randall Wilson and Mike Duchene doing very well over there. Forsberg, again, 24. Janat, the rookie, 14 goal. And Forsberg have 2 goals yesterday. And it's a good team over there. It's a really good team, the Nashville Predator. That Central Division is so strong. Canucks are back at 500, 20, and 6. Unfortunately, Ekmore and Ekman Larson scored yesterday for them. After that, we have the Calgary Flames, guys. It was 3-1 at 14 minutes. 6 minutes at the end of the game, $3-1. Everything is perfect over there. Nothing wrong. Then, Majan Penny. Of course, Majan Penny scored only on the road. And then at 14:36, less than 1 minute later, Goodrow score to tie the game. Then Killington got a penalty. Dallas on power play at the end of the game. Cannot score. Killington get out of the box. Then you have a 2-1 Calgary. And then Killington score his 5th of the year. What a comeback for Killington with the team. It was healthy scratch a lot of time last year. And finally, the Calgary win 4-3. This is a big blow for the Dallas Stars, guys. They need points to stay in the race. And that would be hurt. That one hurt. Just before the All-Star game, this one hurt for them. I don't know how they go into recovery. Radulov continued to struggle over there. Henley. Jeff Henley, guys, scored his first goal, his career, and the regular season. At 30 years old, he scored 1 in power during the playoff. But this is the first goal in NHL season. Robinson is 17, and then Jimmy Ben scored another goal for them. Of course, the Colorado lost 3-2 in OT and shootout. You know what's happening over there. And it's just like shock everything about that. No answer. And shootout, Schmalz hit the crossbar. Ratanen hit the post. Another plus at the beginning. Nikoshin, I believe, hit the post. And then Kadri, the last one. Katchenak scored, by the way. And then Kadri, the last attempt, tried to go 5-0. And then Wedgwood would resist, stop the 3 guy for the Avalanche. And they win 3-2. Stop, snap the streak of 18 home game. And don't worry, they're going to come back with the next game, try to win. It's hard to win at the Ball Arena for sure. Finally, at the end, the Vegas Golden Knights win 5-2 against the Buffalo Sabres. I want to mention to you, Smith, Marchesso, Calzar, Mike Stone, and score for the Vegas Golden Knights. And Alex Tuck scored his 5th of the year. Alex Tuck, again, his own team, did that one over there. Ottawa can see a first coach Another asks, but Another, what do you do? Good question, Michael. I think they need to sell a couple of players over there. It's a team right now built on the Lamariello style, but some are getting old over there, and I think they need to change. I think the biggest problem, and sometimes guys make a mistake, make a one trade can destroy your team. Come on, coach. Yes. Look what he did. They was like, let's bit what Renaud said, the salary cap sometimes does not help. They have to sell you players. And that sometimes is difficult. I can understand what Renaud tried to explain to us. But what happening with Islanders, guys, they have to give Dustin Tays to the New York Islanders, to the Colorado Avalanche. And they never have, and nobody pick his spot. And since that, they struggled. They made their good run last year. But that's a team built with defensive side. If your goaltender don't show up every game, Varlamov have a really difficult year. Zakharov is average. And they have a couple of injury major on the defensive side. They struggle. They cannot score. Bouvillier, Pajot. Basil only 10 goals, guys, this year. And then I can go all the way the list over there. The Palmieri is terrible contract, by the way. So that's the reason over there, Michael. You feel better with Ottawa Senator versus Islanders in the future, if I was you. That would be about that one over there. Renault need a fact checker, no logic. Now that gambling is legal, there's a brand new revenue stream to exploit. It's not all legal, but it's coming part of this. Dallas was good 40 minutes. Yamo, 44 minutes. It was 100 game from Halley. Yeah. Petrie to Dallas, would you take the first round pick and 23rd? Dallas would not give them the 23rd. About that's what over there. I'll be honest with you, Johnny. If you think about the logic behind that, why they will accept 6.25 for Petrie at 34 years old when you have Klenberg at 29 years old, turned 30, and you can add a $2 million in the contract. For me, I wouldn't, and you lose a first round pick in return. I don't think so. It's a good move for the Dallas to get Petrie over there. I just make a video, guys, a couple of minutes ago. You can watching. I sent Petrie at Detroit. I just see that Detroit can afford to have Jeff Petrie and no retaining money about that. Kind of glad Avalanche lost. They cannot become complacent. They have to break through the thing about it. It come back stronger, I hope. About 5% population, 5%. Oh, that's not a lot. Yeah, they mostly live at West. I know one line. I'm scholar with Tish from Sweden, but many people know speak pretty good English. Johnny, that's a grow overpay. About that adult, anybody will take a Petrie. I still believe me, the Detroit Red Wings going to get Petrie at some point. Maybe not red deadline, a little bit later. Why? Because they're losing. They have a $10 million in their salary cap right now. They are losing Lady, $5.5 million. The Kaiser, $5 million. Max Stahl, 2.5 with 7. So they lose another $12, $13 million. Are the right defensemen? They have only really Zeder over there. So the Petrie station back in Michigan, they can get him for a second round pick or a prospect or something like that. And they have enough money then to pay him for the next 3 years. The Edmonton's coming and the prospect over there. You get Petrie where he bring experience, right? He's going to be an element, and a Petrie a little bit better and happier can play at the level he did in the past. He still have 2 more years, 3 more years to go after that. I don't know if Detroit would be there, but it's a one team he's looking to go. He back his family, his wife is there, kids wife, the dad is there, the mom is there, the dog is there, the cat is there. I don't know, but that's what they at that moment. I think Petrie will be one team really Detroit could get about that one over there. So that would be something about that. I would be not surprised. I'm not surprised if they keep Petrie until the end of the season, because the market is better during the off season. You have more time. You can deal better and you can get there. Whatever we think is a muppet and he's done well. He's around the league, a lot of teams like Jeff Petrie. A lot of teams consider Jeff Petrie better what we're thinking, and you don't give a player like the Vegas did with Fleury. Montreal be patient. They're going to wait for the right deal for him, and they expect some minimum of return for Jeff Petrie. Exactly with Gallagher. Exactly what other people. They will trade at the right time, and they are not handle this until to the end of the season and then react about that one over there. What they try to do is to make the players to figure out what they are willing to do. Kenny with that. I put this morning in my video. Gallagher with Los Angeles King. The Cannon could be there. The Chariot could be at St. Louis. It could be with the New York Rangers. Calgary with Chariot as another one. I feel to fully understand stay in Montreal. Hoffman could be someone else. And I put all this side of the video. You can watch the video about that one over there. People talk about Toronto, Montreal. I don't know. and the Montreal can get the problem with that. And Toronto, if they have Dermott or someone like him, or right defense, it could be a prospect in return. I think the only one prospect I was thinking is Matthew Nice or the Finland defenseman and Epolia. Maybe Yamo can help me about that one over there. So I will be someone about that one over there. I think you are right. Jason, like Detroit is the top name interest. It critics some to think as me have the ability to get a first round for Petrie. I'm not sure Steve Eisenman go that way, Center Ice. By the way, welcome aboard, guys. Center, it does a lot of great comments inside the video I do. So glad to see you, my friend, with us this morning. I don't say he's good, Renaud. I'm just telling you what the people are thinking about him around the league. As the fans, we see players differently. As the management, they are more patient. They reevaluate everything, and they still believe when a player is not happy, when a player complaining, and every time that they still believe they have a lot. Remember, Petrie was the top 20 best defenseman last season in NHL. He still have value about Petrie. He does not perform this year like many in that team we have right now. So is it just a coincidence? Is it Duchamp relation? You have too many points we can mention about him over there. But the value of Petrie in that league is higher what you and me were thinking. That's the reason Hughes want to be patient with the case of Jeff Petrie. They knows he have to go, but they're not going to let him go because he have to go. They will let him go at the right time with the right deal for benefit both team at the same time. So that's the situation about Petrie. UF3 is different. Kulak and also Chariot. They expose a lot right now. Chariot is maybe plugged with the Florida Panthers. I still believe they're not going to give them a first-round pick. Panthers don't have anything. They have a second-round pick, I believe, twice. That's maybe one. Or Owen Tippett, or Eponiemi, or Denisenko, or Noel. Long thing he could be there. But otherwise, I would not like to get Frank Vanetro. He become a UF3. It's too many risks. So it'll be interesting with Chariot what you're going to get about that one over there. You almost every on schedule update. Just look at the clock. It's 1:02. I hope Center Ice is right. Tyler Myers is a better option of Petrie. Possible. I don't know what Detroit looking for Tyler Myers versus Jeff Petrie. I used to like Petrie more because he was on the ice. Supposedly, ad management is using the case that everyone won the team has been bad, and mind you, I don't see it. Just want Petrie to go where he wanted to perform. Great to see your coach. You're welcome, Center. You're absolutely right. But now he's going to run in Calgary. Last week in my state, usually we have a big fire. Biggest paper to Wilson. Sorry about that one over there. It's time because when I show there, it's time for the FRENCHY quiz. Under is over. We're going to do quick. Bring this very quick. Be sure people can participate the most. Here we go. How many players has at least 1 point for Dallas and Calgary together last night? How many friend players have at least 1 point for the Dallas Star and the Calgary Flames together? I said 22 players. Under or over? We have under. Jose. We have Yamo. Pierre-Martin. Renaud over. Kelly under. Michael Robinson said under. It's possible Center Sadina. I'll be curious if they have retaining money or not retaining money. But I think it's a good proposal, Sedina and Petrie. I like that, honestly. The answer, guy, is under 20 players. Congratulations, Phil. Got it. Yamo, you score. Feel good about that. Number 2. How many players has 2 hit and more last night? So they hit someone twice or 2 different players. 155 players have 2 hits yesterday in NHL. Ron, you missed that one. Welcome aboard, Mr. Ron. Renault, we have it possible. Yamo said over. Richard Molin said over. Kelly said over. Jose Duarte said over. Pierre Martin said over. Michael Robinson said over. I'm sure Romanov have a 2 hit as his dream. I love the kid. Yes, he can. He can hit about that one over there. So nobody took under. Michael Robinson be under. What the heck is that? RG said under. Michael Robinson, is it under or over? You said be under. What do you think? Michael Robinson? The answer, guys, all wrong. It's under. 152 players, sir. All right, Michael Robinson got it. So Michael Robinson take the lead 2. And we have one more to go. How many players with a point and less of 10 minutes on the ice last night? Someone have a point and play only 9 minutes, 59 seconds and less. I said they have 6 players. Is it under or over? My RG is over. Definitely under. How many players have 1 point and play less than 10 minutes? Jose Duarte said over. Yamo said over. Kelly said under. Waiting for Pierre Martin, Richard Molin. And I think Michael Robinson said under also on that one. Pierre Martin said over. All right. Anybody else? Ron King said under. And Michael Robinson said under. But the answer, guy, is under. Only 5 players have that one over there. And the winner today, a perfect score. 3-3 with 3 under. Michael Robinson. Congratulations, Michael Robinson. We have Kelly with 2 good answers today. And then we have Jose, Yamo, Pierre, Richard, Ron 20, and RJ as 1 good answer. They are the people on the score sheet today on the scoreboard. Congratulations, Mr. Michael Robinson with 3 good answers. And before we leave, we invite you, please don't forget to subscribe and also click on the like. That'd be great. And don't forget, 5 o'clock tonight, we are back with our best friend, insider collaborateur, Mr. Enor Tap is back with us for another warm-up show. 5 games on the program tonight. This is the last night of the prediction, honestly. But we are back tomorrow night because we're going to talk about different trophies, everything like that. And we're going to have a couple of great... No, tomorrow night, guys. Oh, yeah. Tonight, we talk about the trophies. We're going to give a trophy for the mid-season. Stay with us about that. But tomorrow, we have a special program show tomorrow night with In Our Tap. You have to give us the surprise of each player for each team. I'm going to bring to you tomorrow night with In Our Tap. So possible we are off Friday. We're not sure, but I know we're going to be back tonight and tomorrow night. So I look forward to see you. And tonight, I'm going to do the game between Edmonton Oilers and the Washington Capitals. Until then, my friend, you know what's coming because you've been there.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Thank you so much, everybody, for another great show of the morning skate with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy. We wish you an amazing afternoon. But until then, we want to remind you, be well, be healthy, and find a way not only to dominate your day today, find a way to dominate your 2022. Have an amazing, blessing afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Yamo. Have a good one, Center. Jose. Have a good one. Michael Robinson, the man of the man today. You're the star, the gold, the Hall of Famer. Have a good one, Renault. That's a good point, Renault. Pierre Martin. Ron Kings. Richard Mullen. You guys are amazing. Kelly. Have a good one, too.
Surprise.